People, I have some sad news from one of Colbath's other publications. I regret to announce the passing of Deke Hornstock, feature writer for Jock magazine. While writing an article, Deke suffered a massive heart attack and pitched face first onto his keyboard. All we have left are fond memories and 7 typed pages of the letter F. Let's take a moment to remember him.
Deke was a drunken pig.
Yeah, that's how I remember him, too. Anyway, the real tragedy here is Mr. Colbath wants that article in next week's issue of Jock. Unfortunately, all their writers are on assignment, so...
Forget it. I'm not lending one of my writers to Jock magazine.
Yeah, why should we help those butt-scratching Cro-Magnons?
Kelly, the idea that all jocks are stupid is like saying that all academics are a bunch of pretentious eggheads. N'est-ce pas?
Listen, Jock magazine happens to be America's most respected sports periodical. Plus, in their bikini issue, you can often see the outline of a nipple. Anyway, whoever writes this article could get promoted right out of this dump.
You may think this is a dump, but we're a team here. And I guarantee no one wants to be your corporate lackey.
I do.
Was there?
Nothing.
Anyway, no one wants to write your insipid story.
I'll do it. Mr. Dunhill, I wasn't really coughing.
I wasn't really trying to help.
I'm sorry, but I've been itching to get a story published, and maybe Jock can satisfy that itch.
Charming imagery. Preston, you've got a lot to learn about being a team player.
Great, Preston. Here's all the info on the story, and we need it in 3 days,
David, how are you going to write this article when you don't know the first thing about sports?
Well, that's not entirely true. I once was quite a bruiser on the tetherball court.
So you'll have no problem writing a story about sling hunting in the Tasmanian bush?
Not at all. I know all about sling... What?
Sling hunting in the Tasmanian bush.
Right. Sling hunting in the... What?
Tasmanian bush.
I'm not worried. I got a great researcher. Harlow is on top of everything.
Hey, everyone. Bad news. Deke Hornstock is dead.
All right, pay attention, Harlow. This story is very important to me, and your research is critical. Now, I got you a beeper so that we can maintain constant contact.
I don't want a beeper. Maybe you want a beeper. I don't need any more weird sounds coming off me.
Harlow, I need you to be part of my team. Are you on my team?
What's our mascot?
A beeper. Now take it. I'm gonna call you, make sure it works. That's weird. It rang, but I didn't hear it beep.
Maybe you put it on vibrate.
This is not a toy for your filthy pleasure. Now, I need you to get me any articles on sling hunting and cross-reference them with Tasmania. Come on, let's go. Chop-chop.
Harlow, I need a Statue of Liberty tour ticket for my counterfeit ticket story, thanks.
Hold it, Harlow. Harlow's helping me with my Jock article, and that's a company priority.
David, I still can't believe you, of all people, sold out to corporate.
I have not sold out. I'm simply cooperating with them to get ahead.
Beat me when you work this out. Better yet, vibrate me.
Hold it. We're working through lunch.
You can't make me work through lunch. I can't work through lunch. Without food, I become weak. And then I can't fight crime.
Tell you what. I'll be writer man, and you can be my faithful sidekick, research boy. To the computer. Oh, wait a minute, Harlow. I need at least 5 years of articles on sling hunting.
Okay.
Oh, also, run out and get me a professional hunting slingshot. Oh, Harlow, wait. Also a map of Tasmania. Oh, and Harlow. Tomorrow, a tie would be nice.
David, what are you doing?
You're right. It's too much. Look, a Dickie or a Bolo will be fine. So come on, Harlow, let's go.
Harlow.
What?
Never mind, son. Never mind. What the devil's gotten into him?
Beats me. I just don't know if he's a team player. I mean, I've had it up to here with this lone wolf cowboy hot dog crap.
Just remember, you mustn't be too tough on Harlow. After all, he's not a machine, he's a human being, until proven otherwise.
He's right, you know. You're pushing him too hard.
Kelly, I really need Harlow. I mean, this article for Jock is my opportunity to prove myself to all those naysayers who look at me and say, nay. Besides, I'm sure he can adjust to a little bit of stress.
Stop pecking at it! Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Oh, God. I killed my dippy bird.
Hi, Harlow. It's David Preston.
Oh, just a second.
Come on, Harlow. I want to apologize about today. Thanks. I'm sorry if I was a little rough on you today, so I brought you a peace offering.
A new dippy bird.
Yeah, it's better than the other one. This one's signed by Johnny Bench. Well, he was in the store. Are you all right? You seem a little uncomfortable. I mean, more so than usual.
I'm not used to having this many people over.
So, this is the lair of the legendary Harlow. If these walls could talk, huh?
If?
Is this a picture of your family on a camping trip? Which one are you?
I'm not in it. When I was younger, I had really bad allergies, so they never let me go camping.
You know what? We got something in common. I'm allergic to red wine. One time after communion, my whole face swelled up like a giant pomegranate. The minister thought I was possessed and took a swing at me with a candle snuffer. Anyway, that's my allergy story.
You want to polish a rock?
Polish a rock? Yeah, sure.
How long is this gonna take? 2 weeks!
Unfortunately, we don't have 2 weeks.
Okay, why don't we hack the Pentagon? I can do that really quick.
You don't understand. We gotta get to work on my story.
What are you talking about?
I'm on a tight deadline, and since you left early, we have to make up for lost time.
Oh, I get it. You're just pretending to be my friend to get me to work.
No, I'm not. Now, let's get down to work. First of all, it's too claustrophobic in here. Come on! Let the world in. Whoa! Now, that's got to lower his sperm count.
You had no right to do that. And I don't want to work. Maybe you want to work, but I don't want to work.
Harlow, you have no choice. It's your job as a researcher to help me write this story.
If my job is to work with you, then I don't want it. I'm quitting Stuff Magazine.
Oh, Harlow, you don't mean that. Besides, you can't stay home all day. You'll go crazy staring at that giant crotch.
You can't change my mind. This is my domain, and no one can intimidate me here. I'm going to hide in the closet until you leave.
Fine, then I'm leaving.
How stupid do you think I am?
What are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to see how people hunt with these high-tech slingshots. So let's see, you put the pellet in here and...
God, I'm jittery. No more coffee for a while.
Hey, where's Harlow?
What should I know? Am I Harlow's keeper?
Of course not. Harlow's very proud of the fact that he no longer needs a keeper. It's just that he's never late. I hope he's all right. When was the last time you talked to him?
Well, I was at his apartment last night. He may have said something about quitting, but I'm sure it was just an idle threat.
I don't think so. He was in here earlier cleaning out his desk.
David, what did you do?
Nothing.
You made him quit, didn't you?
No, I just made his life a living hell. Quitting was his idea.
David, how could you do that? He's like a part of our family around here.
I know, I feel awful about it. You don't need to rub it in.
Harlow!
Now you're gonna get it.
Where's Harlow?
About Harlow.
Yeah?
You see, before I go on, may I say that is quite a John T. cologne you're wearing.
Oh, my God, what have you done?
Well, I might have accidentally made Harlow quit.
You did what? That boy's like a son to me. Get him back.
I've been calling him all morning. He won't pick up the phone. I even beeped him 6 times. You'd think at least he'd call to say thank you.
Well, you better pray he returns. And until he does, you'll be responsible for doing his job. Or I should say, jobs.
But I only have 2 days to finish that article for Jock.
That's really not my problem, is it? Now, in addition to research, Harlow also handled all recycling, maintained office supplies, fetched my lunch, gave the occasional haircut, and always laughed at my jokes. That wasn't a joke. You're fired.
What?
Now, that was a joke, and you failed to laugh. You see, it's not that easy, is it?
Where the hell is David? I need that research on torch singers.
Beats me. I sent him out for film over an hour ago.
Oh, here are your new slippers. Ned, here's your junk. Kelly, here's your earthquake kit.
Earthquake kit? I asked for information on Eartha kit.
Oh, well, what do you need to know? She's old and scary, and she tried to kill Batman.
Preston, my office now.
Yes, Mr. Dunhill.
I want you to shave my pricklies.
What?
You know, the prickly little hairs on the back of one's neck.
Oh, thank God. Look, Mr. Dunhill, that really isn't a part of my job description.
Well, Harlow did it. In fact, it was the very first thing he did when he started here. I didn't even ask him. I just sat down and suddenly he was upon me.
Look, can I do it later? I have to get back to my story.
Oh, yes, your article for Jock. I forgot you struck a Faustian bargain with that corporate devil.
Look, Mr. Dunhill, I'm trying to jumpstart my writing career. I mean, I don't want to be 50 years old and still working at Stuff magazine. I mean, how sad is that? And the answer, not sad at all.
Preston, how's that article coming?
The article. You know, Adam, when you gave me that story, I thought it would write itself, but the lazy SOB just won't do a lick of work.
Well, you better get it done, because if you screw this up, your days as a caption writer are over.
But that's what I want.
Well, then, just keep it up, buddy boy.
All right, now I gotta get some work done.
David, I need more floppy disks.
Okay.
Hey, are you gonna get that film?
Oh, right, the film.
Floppy disk first, please.
Okay, I'll get that.
And empty my trash.
Okay, all right.
Preston.
What? I can only do so much at once.
Well, Harlow could handle it.
Well, I'm not Harlow. You may think I'm Harlow, but I'm not Harlow. Oh, my God, I am Harlow.
David, maybe you ought to sit down.
I don't need to sit. Maybe you need to sit. Why can't I stop talking like this? All right, that's it. Kelly, you got to come with me to Harlow's and help me talk him into coming back.
He's not gonna be there. Heard he already has another job.
Oh, you're kidding. Where in the world would a paranoid, angry, unstable guy like Harlow find a job?
Next.
We'd like to see Harlow.
Sorry, I'm closed.
Well, then why did you say next?
I wasn't closed when I said next.
Look, can we just see Harlow?
Go over there. Someone will buzz you in.
That is the most uncivil civil servant I ever met.
I heard that.
Run, Kelly. Run.
David, being around all these postal workers gives me the creeps.
Oh, now, Kelly, that is an unfair stereotype.
He's right. We're just as normal as anybody.
See? And how long have you been working here?
Oh, I don't work here anymore. There's our Harlow. He's so cool. And what a wicked sense of humor.
Aren't you glad I didn't say banana?
Hey, Harlow.
Hello, Kelly. You look well. Time has been a friend to you.
Look, Harlow, I'm going to apologize. You know, I guess I was so obsessed with doing this story, I didn't realize how hard I'd been pushing you. We really want you back.
Yeah, right. And the check is in the mail. Oh, a check.
Harlow, we really need you back. I mean, David's been doing your job and he's really blowing it.
She's right, I can't handle it.
He's slow, careless.
I hate to admit it, but it is true.
He's scatterbrained. A trained chicken could do it better.
Point made. I suck. Move on.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm not coming back. This is my dream job. Sorting, coding, licking. And everyone here is totally laid back.
Mother of God! When will people start using zip code +4?
Harlow, please just forgive David so we can get the hell out of here.
You belong at stuff. That's where your friends are.
You're not a friend. Friends do stuff outside of stuff.
Well, let's set up a time when you and I can just hang out.
How about tonight?
Ooh, tonight's not so good. See, that article for Jock is due first thing tomorrow morning, and if I don't finish it, I'll be blowing the biggest opportunity of my career. You understand, don't you?
Yeah, right.
The trigger keeps jamming on the staple gun.
Harlow, I want you to come back to stuff, but I can't stay here anymore. You see, my life just flashed before my eyes, and I noticed I left a pair of pants in the dryer.
Look, Harlow, we'll hang out another time, I promise. See, I, David Preston, promise you Harlow. You know, I realized I don't even know your last name.
Figures.
Hey, Harlow, it just occurred to me that tonight is perfect. What are you up for?
Nice here, huh?
Yeah, peaceful.
Listen, the cricket stopped.
I'll turn the tape over.
Sorry we had to camp in here, but I'm still allergic to virtually everything outdoors.
Oh, I don't mind camping out in your living room. In fact, I'm even starting to relax a little since you put away the banjo.
Well, I guess we better get to work on your story.
What are you talking about?
Your story for Jock. It's due tomorrow, right? You did all the research.
Wow, this is everything I need.
You still got 8 hours to finish it.
I didn't come here for that. I came here because we're friends. And I'm going to prove it to you.
Wow. That really means a lot. It would mean even more if that fire wasn't just a light bulb behind some red cellophane.
Well, you get the point.
Thanks.
So what do you say we strike camp, have a couple of beers, and go through some of this mail you brought home?
Sounds good. But before we quit, there's something I've always wanted to do and never had the chance.
This is the last time I'm gonna tell you, shut up with that damn duck call.
Maybe I've done it a couple of times.
Somehow you managed to finish your story and get Harlow back.
Well, I got Harlow back anyway.
You didn't finish that story? Oh, you know, David, I'm not for sucking up to corporate, but Adam has the power to ruin your career.
Yeah, I'm sure Adam will forget about it.
Okay, Preston, they're waiting for the article and layout. Give it to me.
Article? What article?
The article for Jock.
Damn, he remembered. Adam, something important came up last night, and I didn't do your story.
Preston, you have just committed career suicide. When I'm through with you, you won't even be writing for this cheap piece of fluff.
You can insult me, but you can't insult this magazine. We are proud of what we do here at Stuff. I mean, we have the courage to tackle hard-hitting, edgy stories.
Like Miracle Soap washes away fat?
Well, that's embarrassing. But the point is, we're a team down here, and you're not on that team, so take a hike.
Well, you're not on the Cold Bath team. Consider yourself officially canned.
You don't have the authority to can me, because I had my friend Harlow do a little research on company policy. Only Mr. Dunhill can fire me.
He's right. Preston works for me.
Yeah, for him.
So why don't you slither back to your dank crevice with the rest of the corporate salamanders?
Yeah, salamanders!
Well, that's just mean.
Thanks, Mr. Dunhill.
This doesn't change the fact that you were late for a deadline for Coldbath Inc., and for that you are fired.
What?
You still don't get that joke, do you?
Good one, sir.
You can learn a lot from him.
Standing up to Adam took a lot of guts, David. You know what? I'm gonna buy you lunch.
Oh, sorry, Kelly. I can't. I'm having lunch with my good buddy Harlow.
You gotta help me. He won't leave me alone. It's like he's got no life.
Hey, buddy.